Hi everyone, welcome back to Mike in the Morning. I'm Mike, and
I'm the morning.
and I'm joined today by the morning.
Rise and shine.
Thank you so much for being here, Craig. You're one of my favorite comedians of recent years. I was trying to think of where we met each other and under what circumstances, and I couldn't think of either of those things.
Where did we meet?
You
came out of nowhere, and you're like, I've been in LA 2 years. I was like, well, leave the house, man. I'm at these clubs every night. I've never seen you.
Yeah, a lot of people say that to me. I don't know
You
what
just
that
popped
is.
up.
I do my best to hang out.
I don't know where, Improv, or
Maybe.
you just had me on your show.
And then we recently did a show in Boston together.
Yeah, that was awesome.
Right? Those are available for purchase.
I was at Laugh Boston. Thank you, Elliot Morgan.
Yeah, man.
And you bridged. That. They seem to be quite a bit of your crowd too. Are you guys in cahoots? I'm very. I don't really know anything.
Not cahoots. We just been on the same internet for a long time.
Yeah, just buds.
So what we do on this show is I try to be two things. I try to be helpful and funny. And one is normally easier than the other one. It's pretty easy to be helpful. And then we're just going to keep our fingers crossed for the rest of it.
Yeah.
So we got a couple questions, and I figured we answer those questions.
All right, what are the questions?
Okay, here we go.
Are you on Valium right now?
Am I on? I don't even know what that would be like.
That's good. That's good.
What is Valium like? What do I seem like right now?
Very mellow.
Oh, I literally
Woke up.
I was sleeping right there. I drooled on a pillow, and then I turned over the pillow.
You turned it over. That's
Yeah.
good. What's this guy got to say? I'm scared.
Presenting an introvert's guide.
So you find yourself sitting close to someone attractive. Excellent. Now, due to the fact that they know next to nothing about you, we have to assume that they already hate you. So the first order of business is you must do everything in your power to avoid eye contact. If you look her in the eye, she just might spit in yours.
As for your hands, keep them in your pockets at all times.
No one wants to see those gangly chicken fry fingers. Put those away. Always be shaking your leg as well. It's the perfect way to show the person you're trying to court that you have no fucking clue what to do when faced with someone's beauty. If all of this is done correctly, the beauty you find yourself next to will lean over and ask you, "What's wrong?" And there, you've achieved the coveted first interaction. Congratulations, you golem. You're on the right track. This has been Chapter 1 of the Introvert's Guide to Love and Relationships. Thank you for your time, and remember, don't look at me.
And now, back to the show.
Two can play at this game, Mr. Falzone. So I got a question for you, Mike. So I've been doing my master's degree for the past year and a half in a subject that I was already more or less knowledgeable in. I've been really feeling like I don't know shit about anything when I'm talking about it, when I'm writing articles about it. And I believe in the industry we call that le syndrome de l'imposteur, or imposter syndrome. And I was wondering if you or any of your guests had ever dealt with that before, feeling like you should be better at the thing that you're supposed to be doing semi-professionally or fully professionally. And how do you sort of get over that anxiety that you're totally faking doing this thing? Thank you for answering my question, Mike. Big fan of the show. Hope all is well with you.
First off, you're too smart, buddy. What the fuck, bro? Imposter.
He's speaking French. Well, I think he's Canadian. I think he has some of that.
French. And second of all, you're too smart, buddy. No,
Between those
masters, just give up. You already did it.
Yeah, right.
Fucking masters.
Yeah. Do you ever feel like you're not as good as a comedian as you're supposed to be?
All the time. All the time.
As soon as I played this the first time before you came over, I was like, yeah, we're comedians, man. We're never supposed to think, until we're like 62 and we're almost done, we're never supposed to think that we're
good.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, buddy, I don't know. Imposter syndrome, huh? Well, maybe just be true to yourself, huh?
Sure.
What's he lying about over there?
Do you think he's hiding something?
Yeah, that mic's not real.
Yeah, that's what he's hiding.
It's a toy mic. He fooled us.
You got us, dude.
I think, I think that maybe, all of us second guess ourselves quite a bit.
Mm-hmm.
And, maybe sometimes you're so close to the goal that you want it so long and you kind of get fearful. And that subconsciously makes you second guess yourself into imposter syndrome.
Mm-hmm. Dude, you have cool stuff happen every once in a while. Do you ever feel like you don't deserve any of it?
I used to feel like I didn't deserve it, and now I feel like I deserve it and then some.
I should have said this at the beginning, but another reason why I like you so much is you work real hard. Thank you so much.
Before I was like, I shouldn't do this, or I don't deserve this and that, or whatever it may be. Now I'm like, yeah, give me that and that one too, man. I want that show, that channel, that. Give it all to me.
Yeah. When did that? What was the thing that made it switch?
The people's vote, the fans. I think I got a decent little fan base on Instagram,
Mm-hmm.
and then it kind of was validating. I was like, oh, I am funny. I've been working at this for years and years and years, and when you have, like, not that following is everything.
Mm-hmm.
Art doesn't need that.
But it's nice to have validation from somebody like you don't know.
You're producing these funnies, and then you put it out on the internet, and if you don't have a following, like 7 people see it, and you're like, that was a beautiful joke. Like, it deserves more,
Most people are missing it.
Yeah, and now sometimes, like, my podcast I started recently because I was like, why am I going to start a podcast and have 14 listeners? Like, it's not worth the effort.
Sure.
And then I got a little bit of viral videos and a little bit of a following, and then I was like, oh shit, I need content to give these people,
Yeah. So now that you've been doing your podcast, you're like, now I need it, and now I need everything.
Now I need everything. Now I see these cameras, I'm like, oh shit.
This is what you've earned.
I got a GoPro right there. One angle, one shot.
Yeah, it's only a matter of time, so you cop a second angle on that. And your podcast is called
Community Service.
Yeah, so go check that out.
You were on it.
Oh shit.
You ever had an accident?
Yeah, I cut my nuts at least a dozen times.
That's
But I ain't no bitch. I go back for
so
more.
after like the second time you cut your nuts with a razor, you were like, I'm gonna do this 14 to 15 more times.
So I think we helped that guy a little bit.
I think so. So what would you...
Just trust the process, believe in yourself, and keep going. Put your head down and just keep on working towards the goal. Don't let anything distract you. That's why I said head down. Put the blinders on, as they say, for the horses. Even though I'm majorly, I don't know why I said majorly, but mainly talking about stand-up.
Mm-hmm.
It's the same in any career that you care about or want to do. It's just keep working. Don't worry about what others are doing.
I remember when I was his age, and maybe a lot of it comes with being younger. You feel like you're supposed to be like, I don't know, you look at your friends getting married and getting jobs, and you're like, uh-oh.
When you're young, you have that idea, I need to have a house, a wife, by 25. Mm-hmm. And then, like, 30 hits, you're like, maybe I'll just get a one-bedroom apartment with parking.
Yeah, but maybe it'll be close to a CVS.
Yeah.
That's a responsible thing to do.
maybe I'll work on not having a roommate at 39.
Yeah, still working
and then that reality sets in, and you're like, oh, who cares?
Mm-hmm.
And some of the stuff...
As long as what? As long as you're working or happy or both or what?
I think at the end of the day, if you are choosing a career that you chose and is in your soul, for us, it's comedy.
Mm-hmm.
No matter if we make money from it or not, or have millions of fans or not, just remember that you're doing something that you love.
Yeah.
And that is a rare thing in this world.
Dude, I think about that shit all the time.
Unfortunately, that's rare.
I've been on YouTube for a long time, and I had a stretch where a lot of my videos were doing like really, really well, between like 50 and 100,000 every time I put something out.
Yeah.
And now it's like I've always I haven't played the game of YouTube as much, and I always just kind of do what I want, so the views go up and down. But then, like, I look at our apartment, and I look at, like, somehow I have a wife, and she doesn't hate me.
Yeah.
And we can eat whenever we want to eat. And I'm
Yeah.
like, it's just crazy that we get to have a semi-normal, semi-functional, relatively comfortable life just from working hard.
Yeah. It's really cool to finally actually make money from the thing you just... I mean, I lost money at it for years.
Yeah.
That's the crazy thing about the art we chose.
Mm-hmm.
Not only do you not make money, but you lose money.
Right. And then one day, all of a sudden,
Yeah.
it switches.
Yeah, stand-up's weird where, like, literally you're poverty poor and then you're a millionaire.
Yeah.
There's not much middle area. There is, but it's just like... It feels more like this.
Right. It was like a 3-month transition.
You know?
Uh-huh.
Top or bottom?
Thank you so much again for watching Mike in the Morning. Ooh, I appreciate you being here so much. You know who else I appreciate? The sponsors of this channel. They give $5 every month, get 5 extra things, and one of those things is getting their name on the screen at the end of the video. So here's that. Thank you so much to you. Thank you so much to them. Love you from Mike in the Morning.